Hello there, I'm Nigel Mill. Welcome back to another episode of The Outer Worlds. Since the closest objective for me in the Stellar Bay is talking to Nyoka, then I'm just gonna talk to Nyoka. I just hope. Well, I don't know what to hope because, well, here we go.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding all over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud.
Okay. Keep going.
But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out.
What?
If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you?
She got like surprised with her eyes. That's the good thing about this game. It has such good facial animation. It's really cool. Sephi, are you always this drunk? Sephi, pleasure to meet you.
Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you?
Why would I ever do that? Sure, another round, bartender. I'll stay and check, but you look like you had enough. I'm told you can get me to an information broker.
Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business.
You can't even remember.
I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You have to get me something to clear my head.
What, like stuff you into water or do a waterboard or something? Sure, what do you need? I'm not in the mood to fetch things. How much do you need? I don't need an escort. Just tell me how to get to Devil's Peak. Sure, what do you need?
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings?
What?
Pills. They're very good.
Ellie?
I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
And if I can't get the steroid or caffeine something or other, steroid or caffeine somethings, you don't even know what you're taking. You mean caffeinoid? That stuff just a stimulant. I've got some caffeinoid here. Will that work? This?
Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
It just so happens that I got one.
Perfect. Give it here. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the,
Wow.
Oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
You sound a little bit different.
That was fast. I gotta see about stocking some on the ship.
Probably
be
not.
Careful. The first one's free. After that, they'll offer you gainful employment.
Glad to have you. Not looking for a company on the road. Just tell me how to reach the information broker. Glad to have you.
Great. Where to?
Let's find the information broker.
Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age.
Oh,
He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak.
Devil's Peak.
We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there, there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun.
I
More
don't.
of a spelunker. Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer. That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
Uh, so she's a companion that I can have in my crew. Parvati, wait on the ship. We need Nyoka's help right for now.
I hope you like being part of our crew, Nyoka. We're real excited to have you.
So
That's a pretty big gun for a hunter.
I don't know what the game's like on Terra 2, but out here, the daintier weapons ain't gonna cut it. Manosaurs require stopping power.
Yeah, but what's left after you're done with them?
What's left? What the hell does Nyoka have? Whoa! Well, I did not expect her to have that. But welcome to this, I guess. Can I talk to you some more?
What's up?
You mind heading to the ship for a bit? I'm sure you've got all manner of hunting stories. Tell me one.
I took a job once to clear out a rap nest. Partnered up with a fellow out of Fallbrook who called himself Dirty Don.
Dirty Don.
Bit on the shorter side. Had a penchant for cards. Thing is, he introduces himself and the man is immaculate. Clean. He had
Really?
a flowery presence to him. A pleasantness that didn't invade your space. He was just there and you were glad for it.
So why was he called Dirty Don then?
When we set out to hunt down the Raptidons, I found out firsthand where his nickname came from. Dirty Don killed those Raptidons with his bare hands. His bare fucking hands, Captain.
Okay.
He was a whirlwind of grotesque primal fury.
Then why Dirty Don?
In the end, he stood drenched in blood over the entrails of a dozen raps. If he had a scratch on him, I wouldn't have been able to tell. It was glorious.
I think you're exaggerating. What happened to him? He's still out there tearing up the wildlife?
Day came when he tried to take on a Mantiqueen.
Oh.
Got himself eaten one limb at a time. Wonder if he tasted like soap. Oh well, live and learn. No matter how tough you are, if you're gonna fight something bigger than you, bring a firearm.
Sure,
What's
that's well, I was already doing that, but can I ask you something?
What's with the pleasantries? You want to know something? Just ask.
Then I will do. What made you choose the hunter life?
I didn't. I was born into security detail, and when the corporations abandoned this place, I stayed.
Why'd you stay?
That's all I know. Besides, I had a few friends here, and they were staying too.
Okay. Few friends. I'm curious.
No. That's a painful trail I ain't keen on walking again.
Okay, stepped on a landmine. Why? What happened? I'm gonna...
It's not your business, and I'm not saying more on the subject.
Oh, come on. Ah,
What's up?
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Alright. Has Monarch always been your home?
I don't have a single spot I call home. Wherever I can sit in peace with a bottle is good enough for me.
I see.
But, yes, I've always been on Monarch.
You're gonna be taking to a lot more places than Monarch now than you're in a crew. Why haven't you left?
It ain't exactly easy to hitch a ride off planet, Captain. Besides, I hear Terra 2's all corporate.
Yep.
The way folks talk about the board and their ilk, think I prefer the beasts.
I like you already. Did you have family here?
In a sense. My parents took off when the corporations did. I took to companionship with a few friends here for a time, but those days are long past.
You don't want to find them?
No, we weren't close. And before you ask, there ain't a story there. We just never saw eye to eye on the corporations.
There is a story,
Drifted
but...
apart over time. It's fine.
It's alright. I know there is a story, but... Got it.
Good.
Anything else I can ask you? You were around when the corporations left Monarch, right?
Yeah. At first, we all thought it was about damn time. I don't know if you've noticed, but Monarch ain't exactly easy on the spirit.
I've
Then it
noticed.
got uglier than a rat eating a sour grape.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of that around here. I heard that a lot, but what happened exactly is not easy to evacuate a planet. From what I've seen of the corporations, I'm guessing it wasn't a clean exit. It wasn't. I've seen the logs, the messages on the terminals and everything.
In fairness, there wasn't a right answer. There wasn't a protocol for get the hell off this planet. Or if there was, nobody followed it. Everything that could have gone wrong did. Townships were promised evac shuttles that never came. Overland routes were attacked by marauders and wildlife. Supplies went missing, our equipment started corroding on account of the sulfur in the air. It was a fine mess.
That's bad. Would it have been better if they stayed? You don't blame them for screwing up. Terra 2 isn't doing much better. Well, it is doing better, but this...
The folks responsible for the disaster that was the actual evacuation, maybe. The terraforming crew, sure. The corporations themselves, nah. That's just a system. It works fine so long as the leadership knows what they're doing.
That's true. Not good enough. Halcyon should be thriving, but red tape holds them back. You think Halcyon just needs a change of leadership?
I'm not sure we need anything, Cap. We've had our growing pains, to be sure, but here we are. Still alive, still fighting. Long as nobody goes around trying to dismantle the whole thing, I think we'll be fine. Progress requires structure. Nobody's gonna build a sewer pipe or a road if they don't got a boss telling them to. The bureaucracy's necessary.
Never thought about it that way. Thanks for the perspective. Eventually, someone will take it upon themselves to provide for the community. People were perfectly comfortable shitting in holes before we had sewers. Thanks for that, I guess.
Anytime, Cap.
Didn't thought about that.
What?
More I can talk to you. No, never mind.
Alright.
Anywho, she's my guide now, I guess. So, I was before.
I shipped with a merc who had a gun like yours, Nyoka. He polished it, sang to it, slept with it. Not like that, as far as I know.
Sounds like he had himself a discerning palate. Where are you going with this?
He couldn't hit the broadside of an assault cruiser, hence the tin shredder.
Wouldn't be the first man I met bearing compensation for his lack of skill.
Classic. So, I was exploring a little bit, and I leveled up one time, exploring by myself. I didn't go... Nyoka? What?
Hey, got a favor to ask you.
Already?
Figure while we're out here in the wilderness anyhow, we might stop in on an old friend of mine. Preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry.
Yeah?
You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help.
Thanks for the compliment. Well, I definitely don't plan on getting myself killed. Well, I definitely don't plan to.
Well, we'll see about that. I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal.
Not me.
This, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous.
Oh, I like danger. I'm honored you're asking, and I'm thrilled to accept. What can I do? What kind of danger are we talking about here? I'll consider it, but we don't have time right now. What kind of danger?
Nothing we can't handle.
Okay. Alright, let's hear it.
I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were.
Haven't I already been to a gravesite before? I don't remember where, but it was close to Stellar Bay. What do you need to do?
First, we go to Hayes. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I need to pay my respects.
Oh.
I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to Barry.
And after that?
Then we find my 2 lost trackers and bring them home. A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a Mannequin showed up and kicked us all out.
Mannequin.
If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then, we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together.
That sounds fun, let's go. We're going to have to kill a Mantiqueen. Sure, sounds fun.
Thanks, Cap.
Anytime. Ellie, where are you? Oh, there you are.
Something on your mind?
Anything you want to talk to me about? Nah, you're fine. You're freaking fine. Alright, so... Hey, that's not that far. Weapons of the Void, where Star-Crossed Trooper. Visit haze graved with Nyoka. Well, it's not on the way, is it? I need to go someplace else. I was, what is this? Mr. Pickett's game? For Mr. Pickett? Okay. I was traveling, like, over here, and I saw a Marauder encampment over here, and then I saw a unique NPC, unnamed NPC, and I said, well, I'm not going there. So, I'm going there now because now I'm recording, and I can do whatever I want when I am recording and actually, you know, showing everyone my awesome adventures that I never get killed by, right? Alright, so the closest one is A Family Matter. Look for Tucker Needham in Amber Heights. But there is an encampment over here, and there is an encampment over here also. So I'm going over here first, and then going to this town next, and make my way here, and then make my way to the quest. Got it? That's a lot to remember, but you don't really have to remember it, because I'll just show you.
Stellar Bay. Only place on the planet that don't stink of sulfur. On account of it stinking like fish instead.
Yeah, this town it doesn't need to... It's either one or the other. And that's, well, not great. Okay, here's the encampment that I have spotted. There is Auto Mechanicals, there's Marauders, and there's Lenora Tally, which is the NPC that I've told you about. Hey, there's another little encampment over there also. And this is a cave, I'm thinking. Nothing over there. I gotta find cover first. That's extremely important, right? Finding cover before you go into a firefight. It's probably important. Anywho, I am going to let this party started. Let's get this party started.
Nice one.
That Auto Mechanical's dead. What the heck? You bitch! You flamethrowered me? I can't believe it. I can't believe it's not butter. Hey, what's going on? They are fighting without me.
Not bad, huh?
I didn't see the flamethrower come up from behind me. Well, yes, I said it, and I'm not gonna change the way I said it. He came behind me and just made, you know, made me look like a bitch. I'm not gonna say anything else. But there's a named NPC. I don't know if they are conscious. Well, you've got an interesting shout. Hey, MSI soldier. Oh, she's an MSI? Okay, seems like I'm going to do a rescue. So, Lenora Tally.
They were coming real close to eating me. I'm Lenora. You, what are you doing out here? Not that I'm complaining, but I figure only marauders and animals roam around.
Are you telling me I'm an animal and a marauder? I'm just looking people to save, of course. Just exploring.
Oh, well, okay. I can appreciate an adventurous spirit.
You better.
Thanks for the help. I've got to pick up some things from the bay, but I run a little stand near Fallbrook.
Okay.
Next time you need supplies, stop by, you hear?
Fallbrook. Alright, now I got a merchant in Fallbrook, which I've never been to before. The NPCs are telling me that it's a swell place, so Might as well visit from time to time. At some point. Not from time to time. At some point. Hey! That was a critical hit and super effective.
Everyone all right?
Yeah! Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I tell you, this
If they didn't want to tempt us, why'd they lock it up?
well, to get from normal people out. It doesn't work against me, but you got a point. And I don't know the answer to your question, Nyoka. That's what I'm trying to say. Shoot him dead. Oh, let's see your special. Wow, 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 oh my goodness. And you didn't kill him? Are you serious? You didn't kill him? Nice. Okay, wow. Nyoka's special is pretty cool. Very heavy duty, but I was a little bit disappointed because it didn't kill the Marauder even though it got shot like 50 times. So I'm a little bit disappointed, Nyoka. Just to be honest, I am. But it doesn't matter, because I killed him in your stead. I took the thunder. And... no, don't auto-aim. Blammo!
Here we go. Nice, Captain!
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Ah, fudge. Hey, 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 hey.
My kind of action. Anyone else?
Ah, well, it doesn't matter. Ellie did her job, and she did it good. Okay, so this seems like abandoned encampment. Nyoka, anything to say about this? It's probably sealed, right? Requires a chastity hideaway's key to unlock. So it's supposed to be a main mission kind of thing. Ha! Well, I am an explorer and adventurer, so even though this adventure ended in a fruitless result, it doesn't matter because I'm going over here. Probably going over here first. Yeah, that seems closest. So my explorative nature is just tingling with excitement.
Here we go. Next one's mine.
Can't see Shiza. Do your stuff, Nyoka. You're corroded. Uh-oh. That's not good. Is it still alive? Don't tell me it's still alive.
Everyone all right?
It was still alive. Oh my goodness. Damn, that's a lot of sulfur.
Watch your feet. The sulfur pools don't just stink. They'll take a toe off.
Well, I'm gonna have nightmares tonight because of that. You know what I would have liked for this game in the... I just thought about it. The crafting system, maybe it would have been cool if I could make my own armor from Mantiqueen carapace or Raptidon tongues or whatever. It might have been cool, right? I'm not the only one thinking about that, right? I mean, the only use for the carapaces and monster leather is just to sell it as junk. That seems a little bit wasteful, don't you think? I don't know, it does to me. Ringleader, lookout... Goon, because... There you go. AoE damage attack. Oh yeah. Do your thing. You better kill him. You better kill him. Because it's point blank. You did not kill him? Are you joking me?
Here we go.
Ellie, do something.
Just like that.
Oh, just like that? Jeez. I mean, either I need to upgrade her weaponry, Nyoka's weaponry, or these marauders have very, very tough armor. And I don't think they do, because every time I do a headshot on them with this weapon, that's like half their health gone. So, what's going on here, Nyoka? Are you... Should I really take you into my wing, you know? Into my party? I don't want to spend too much money on her upgrading her weapon, though. So... yeah. Until I find a way to earn bits very, very fast, then I'm not gonna upgrade their weapons for now. My weapon is good enough. Alright. So this is a cache of supplies. Good for me. Good thing I went through here. And I just dropped a lot of supplies at my bin. So that means I can take a whole lot more than before. Anything else? Nope. So this was a nice place to earn some supplies. Okay, I'm going over here. This may be a quest objective or a side quest location to go, but I'm still going. You know, get a lay of the land, exterminate all hostiles before I go there, before I need to go there. Seems like a good preemptive plan I'm thinking up here, as long as I don't die. Oh, are you alone? Oh, are you alone? You're all alone. Oh no, what are you gonna do with this? Auto aim, don't do... This auto aim is insanely... It impedes my my accuracy. Every time I aim for the head, it goes like this. It goes lower, lower, lower. That's a bad. I want to shoot the head, not the body. Okay, so I made it all the way over here to the camp. Looks like a good outpost camp. Filled with cannons. Filled with cannons, probably, because that's an alpha and they don't get tamed by the marauders. Anywho,
Keeping you.
shoot him there.
How about
Did you leave me anything to shoot? Yes, you did.
don't mess with us?
Cool. I didn't hit it. It was the AoE effect of the blast. Just so you know. So, it was not my doing. It was just luck. Alright, so... a vending machine. EXP for discovering a vending machine. I'll take it, I'll take it. Okay, so the main entrance is sealed, but I saw another way over here that I could go instead. Is this going to lead me to the toppity top of the top? Who's there? Bayside Terrace Warehouse discovered. It's a fast travel point. So, are there people here? Restricted access? Authorized personnel only? I'm the most authorized person in this universe. I get into things without people even noticing I'm there. So, any people... Oh, a power core? Maybe I can get us spare for my ship in case something goes wrong. And if I get into a fight with the board, probably they will shut my ship down anyways with advanced tech, but oh well, there's no power core. Okay. Use terminal. Warning, unauthorized access to the equipment may result in injury, death, or unemployment. Okay, continue. Calibration process 0.04. Wow. Estimated time of completion 341.7 days. Please wait while the system recalibrates its gas sensors? What? I'm not gonna wait that long. Any way I could speed it up? Probably. Wow, 50 lockpick exactly.
Teach me that.
Hey, I got a new ordnance control. 35 and 30. The one I have is a whole lot better. Gas calibration. Huh. I don't know if it's part of a quest or anything, but it's there. There's a locked door also. Hope I can unlock it with my awesome 50 lockpick skill. Locked. Oh, well. Intercom? Yeah, this is definitely a quest place, I imagine. Probably for the Iron Iconoclastes, something like that. The other faction in this Monarch planet. Yes, nailed it. Anywho, since there's nothing for me here, I'm going to go continue on the Family Matter quest, which is very nearby. More marauders on the highway? Don't mind if I do. Marauders, marauders, where are the marauders? Oh, right here. Oh no. You're all alone. Whatever shall happen to you.
Here they come. Get our hands
They're dead.
dirty.
Down they go.
And very shh, because he was alone out in the wilderness without any backup. But the other ones are pretty close to each other, so I guess sneaking is over. What the heck? You preemptively got up? What? Ellie, where are you going? Ellie, where are you going? You should shoot. You should shoot. Did Ellie just rush into combat with a blade? Are you serious? Her profile is mixed. So why the hell did she pull out her gun for a long-range combat sequence? That doesn't make any sense. The AI is a little bit wonky. It made me laugh, but still, wonky. Oh. Mushroom tips. My favorite kind of tips. Amber Heights. Well, I've heard a lot about this place. So, Nyoka, anything to say about this place? It looks pretty nice. It has a big wall. And a camp outside? What? Get this, get this. It's not stealing, so it's not... This camp is not owned by anybody. Riot helmets. 60 pig. Oh god, no. Why did I pick up the 60 pig food? Oh no. Okay, Amber Heights. Transition to Amber Heights. Seems like a good place. Is it abandoned? Is it not abandoned? Iconoclast. So that's how it's pronounced. Rose, are you gonna be my gate Guide?
Well, hello.
Hello.
And welcome to the home of the iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please take a pamphlet. In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his philosophist truths, and the iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting we're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it.
It's alright. Maybe a guide. Who are the iconoclasts?
Why, we're the only free people in Halcyon. No corporations, no shackles, no problems.
Isn't that dangerous? No problems, what about Raptidons or Marauders? And here I thought everybody works for a corporation. No corporations means no paycheck. How do you survive without money? By hunting?
Oh, those are just hurdles. We deal with them as they come. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep.
Earn my keep? One big family, huh?
That's a nice way to think about it. Graham would be our father. I suppose Zora might make a good mother if the two of them could stop arguing. You
Okay.
can think of those two as our leaders, but they're more like examples. We all ought to be more like them.
Okay, so there's no chain of command here, I see. Tell me about Graham.
Why, he's our founder. Graham taught us about
Graham.
philosophism. Through him, we came to the eternal truth. I'm glad you're asking, by the way. I hope you'll consider staying.
Nope, because I travel all across the galaxy. Anyway, tell me about Zora.
Well, she's been with us since the beginning. I think she was our sawbones back then, but now she's more like our commander.
Ah,
She goes and finds people in the wilderness and gets them to come here. And she keeps us from being chewed on and whatnot.
sounds...
She's liable to take your head off if you screw up, but then she'll sew it back on for you.
Oh, well, I don't want to piss her off then. Where can I find them?
Graham's place is in the large building straight back. Zora's sometimes there talking with him, but usually she's in the triage clinic next door.
Triage. So she's a kind of a doctor, too? Why are you here and not in Stellar Bay?
Oh, Graham settled here a long time ago. Shoot, I wish I had a pamphlet to give you. It's all in there. I wasn't around back then, but they say a lot of the old MSI corporate folks died here. He calls it a spiritual metaphor, something about rising from the ashes.
As long as you don't take your religion too far, then I think the iconoclasts and I are gonna have a good time. Hey, before I go, I'm looking for Tucker. Have you seen him?
The new boy! Yes, he's quite clever. He took to our teachings very quickly.
I see.
Last I saw him, he was headed into one of the buildings up the hill.
I see, so, can I talk to you
May
again?
the eternal truth guide you.
How about you guide me, because I don't know this place very well. It's very compact. Supplies, well, that's a lot of dead things. Bronson and, Iconoclast Revolutionary?
You meditate today? If not, you should.
No. How about you?
Welcome to the Emporium. I'm Bronson.
By the way, these guys know how to dress up in style, except the hat. But these guys know how to dress, because my character looks extremely cool in them. I'm Sefi, you run a store out here?
It ain't really a store. Think of me more like a quartermaster, and a chef, and a handyman, and whatever else we need.
A jack of all trades. A quartermaster for the iconoclast, you're a chef. Handyman, huh? You fix things around here? What about the quartermaster?
We gotta eat. Eating means hunting, and hunting means armaments. We used to let people take what they will, but then some idiot shot some other idiot over cards. So Zora set up a system. You fuck up, you don't get to buy gear. You play nice, you do.
Huh. Anything you need help with?
Yeah, plenty.
Oh,
If you're the type to fix a thing or two, I've got a couple reports I need to follow up on. The pipes up on Milton's house burst. Someone needs to shut them off.
okay.
Then there are the cables outside the bar.
Mm.
A sprat chewed through them, and now they're spitting lightning.
Ha!
Then there's the old guardhouse, outside town on the way to the old Bayside Terrace. Someone needs to reset the comms breaker there.
Okay, I just have a question about the sprat shooting lightning. How is that possible? Wow, things are really falling apart around here.
That's one way to look at it. Another is, those are the only things in this whole fucking town that are broke. Maybe we appreciate that.
Looking at the good side of things. That's pretty nice. Good point. Alright, I'll let you know when they're done.
I ought to tell you, most of these systems are routed through one of our terminals. You might be able to handle some of them remotely if you know your way around a computer.
I do.
We sent Milton out to check on the comms tower a while ago. Ain't heard back. I'd wager he got 8.
Well, that's... Where's the terminal?
Up the hill. It's right on the cliff's edge.
Okay, thanks for the tip. Okay, I gotta
What are you
trade.
buying?
I gotta trade with you a little bit. Well, let's see. What do you have? A shovel, a revolver, alcohol. Oh, desperado hats. Well. The hell is this? 60 peak to. Oh, gee. No. Nope. No. I'm just gonna sell things to you. Okay. There's no way in hell I'm buying cystic tumors. No freaking way. No. Is this got? Yep, it's considered stealing. Too bad.
I ought to mention, the Iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
Well, I better
Armor itches something awful.
then take it off. Okay, I'm gonna take a break. I need to expend some. Most of them. Yeah, I was gonna say that. You stole my thunder. Anywho. Yeah. These two seem to be getting along very, very well. Compared to Parvati and... whoa. Compared to Parvati and Ellie, Nyoka and Ellie are getting, well, just fine. Anywho. This is Huxley's terminal. Stay out. That means you. Huxley's. Didn't I just save Hux from repair the terminal storage device? Error. Due to external damage, this device can no longer store more than 4 logs. Please contact your assigned terminal engineer to replace the storage device. Can I do this, dear diary? Oh god. Is this the same every... Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna read all of them, I guess. Graham taught me how to meditate today. You close your eyes and you breathe in real deep and try not to cough. Then just listen to yourself. You know how sometimes you'll be hiding from a mantiqueen and you're trying to be quiet, so you focus real hard on your breathing and you can hear your heartbeat and you think, how can this mantiqueen not even hear me? And all of that sudden you have to sneeze and it reminds you of that time when you were coming back with a delivery and as you were putting it on Zora's table you sneezed and it slipped and a bunch of things broke. Well, meditating is like that. Only you're supposed to think of these things on purpose. Graham calls it. I don't remember what he calls it. Reco something. He says It's your own eternal truth bubbling up on the surface, and the things you remember are what you're supposed to focus on and try to improve. When we meditated, I mostly remembered that sitting on rocks hurt. Maybe I'm supposed to toughen up my tailbone. I don't think you can toughen up the tailbone. Maybe your butt, but not the tailbone. Zora's really smart, but you know that what sometimes she can be such a bitch. I was supposed to get some info for her from Cascadia, but I couldn't find a way over without going through Marauders, so I gave up and stopped in at Fallbrook to pick up some supplies instead. While I was there, Chastity dropped in for some new few games of Whist. She's so cool. She always plays games there. When I lose bits, I get really upset. I don't have much, so losing what I have, it hurts, you know? But Chastity. Is that the correct wording, not chastity? 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 I'm gonna keep calling her Chastity until proving otherwise. Can drop thousands on a single game and she's fine. Well, sometimes she drinks a bit and slams the table and storms out, but still, mostly she's cool about it and I admire that. You're contradicting Chastity then. Anyway, when I got back, Zora yelled at me because I was a little late. Something about the medicine not getting here fast enough. Graham just said to try not to lose track of time on my next run, and I promised I would. See, that's how you teach someone. Don't gotta yell and make them feel bad. Well, I don't know what to say. People are people, I guess. It's a lot easier to yell at someone. Alright. Today Zora gave me permission to buy ammunition from Bronson. I don't think I want to, but she said I should just in case. But guns are really loud. I'd rather just run away than shoot one. Still, I'm kind of proud. Zora said it was like a promotion for something I found in the wilderness. I think it's a code for a door, but I'm not sure why it's important. I can't even get near the place without getting attacked. I asked her what a promotion is, and she smiled in a really sad way and told me I shouldn't worry about it. Well, that's sad. That's so sad. She doesn't even know what a promotion is. Oh, well. Bottom line is, she got promoted, I guess. That gotta count for something. Okay, dear diary. This will be my last entry. Sorry, diary. We've been you've been a very good listener, but our time has come to an end. This terminal was making a horrible beeping noise yesterday and someone smashed it while I was out, and now I can't save more diaries. Milton can't fix it, and plus he said I should stop coming onto his house to write when he's not around. Whoever smashed poor terminal, if you're reading this, suck sulfur. Hack 55, repair the terminal storage device. Well, here I go. Hack used 1000 EXP, storage capacity increased, logs prior to the most recent 4 entities are unretrievable, but new entries may now be saved. Okay, seems like I did a valuable thing for Hux. If I see her again, I guess. Marked magazine. In this copy of Dissident Hunter, the hero braves the dangerous hellhole that is Monarch. Numerous edits are scratched onto its test, and a number of the villainous dissidents have had mustaches and hats drawn onto them. I don't see it, but if you say so. By the way, if this is Huck's abode, then why are you here? Anyway, it doesn't matter. I wonder when Hux will show herself. I wonder when. Hux! I wonder when I would see you again. Good seeing ya. Did you learn how to open doors already? Hey! I found your terminal. I fixed it up for you. So that's not your home? Oh, so that's not your home. You made it back? Yeah, well, how are you holding up? Good to see you. Can I do something about it? Or... No, well... Exactly. Good thing Ellie is here. Without the kicking, I assume. How'd you hurt your leg? Without the kicking, I presume. Because you'll get hurt. Your leg. Get it? Get it? Yeah, you get it. How'd you hurt your leg? Okay. Oh. A rock is a rock. It doesn't matter. How long will you be out of commission? Well... Wow, a month of free time. That's really good. Sorry to hear that. See you around, Hunks. It was really nice seeing her. Good thing Ellie is here to cover me up. It really pays to have a doctor by your side. And especially one that is so relaxed and cool like her. Anywho. Trash cube. Carl? 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 What? Are you the one going through the entire universe making cube trash? I appreciate that. It make me think of Wally. And you know what? That made my day. That put a smile on my face. Thinking about Wally. It almost made me want to watch that movie again. Almost. Alright. So, I'm guessing this is the bar. Before I go to the quest objective to get the teenager kid who wanted to adventure for himself. Then, whoa. Is this the power cable? Yeah. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Owie. So, what can I do about this? Can I repair it? Can I repair it? Somehow. That looks broken. Oh! Eh! So, where's the sprat that shoots lightning? You bitch! There you go. Use. Reroute the electrical wiring. It's done. So, I did one of the things that Raptidons are everywhere. These guys know how to hunt Raptidons. I'll give it to them. They know how to hunt them. Raider Ash? 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 Alright. How about you? Handcuffs Rider? I need to talk to Ash over here, and oh, what is this? Oh, more things for me to steal? Don't mind me. Seriously, don't mind me. What is this? Recipe list. A handwritten list of recipes. One stands out from the rest. Raptidon brains. Clean and boil brains. Let's dry, preferably under a spore tree. Season with sugar, AC, nomeg, and paprika. Boil and filter a ladle of petro blood. Soak brains overnight. Cook 10-15 minutes on a low fire. No, you won't catch me eating that. Definitely. Unless, you know, I had nothing else to eat. So, Ash, you seem like a unique character. I Never seen you either. I'm new here. You say that like it's a problem. You sure about that? You're drunk. You're barely sitting up straight. I'm new here. I could go off-world. Huh. So what's your story? Pretty simple. You said you've been around the whole moon. You must know a few things no one else does. I can buy you a bottle, or I can just bust one over your head. And don't call me kid. Strength. Bet I could outdrink you. I overheard somebody saying you were the best to ask her about the real monarch. Sure, I want to hear some stories. Maybe they were. What if I do? Heartbreak, what happened to you here? Ah. Mercenaries, where'd they go? Was this a long time ago? If they got killed, they must have been terribly talented. Mercenaries, where'd they go? Ah. You want mementos. What? Photographs or... What if they're still alive? Can't you find them yourself? What if they're still alive? Not expecting a lot. That's probably smart. Can't you find them yourself? I see. Alright, one lockbox coming right up. You want this or what? Something like it. I see. Alright, one lockbox coming right up. Oh, a key for the door? I wonder... Little memento? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's... Well, it's a place that I haven't been to before. Alright, so... Family matter... Anyone else over here that wants to talk to me? Speak now or... Well, never talk to me ever again, I guess. Revolutionary... I could pick this, but it's too close to this guy, so I'm not gonna do it. So I got inside this place that I said I was not gonna try, and I got an ID card for Sublight. It's probably gonna be important later on. Probably. Anyways, come here. Come on, team. Come on, team. Alright, so I am going to do this. I'm going to meet whoever is here. Tucker Nedlam. Before I talk to Tucker Nedlam, I'm gonna get some stuff, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna steal everything that's not nailed down in this place, but that's on my own time. Alright, use terminal. Huxley, stay out of this machine. I know your terminal's out of storage, but if you break this one, things are gonna go tits up around here. Anyone else along as you know what you're doing, go ahead and clear work orders out wherever you can. Zora, view work orders. Unsolved work order, steam coming out of the roof. Description: the pipes on the roof of my house are gonna burst. They're leaking steam. Someone ought to fix this before they explode, or the steam hurts somebody. Engineering 55, remotely reroute the water. There you go. Okay, that's done. Vent the steam flow. Haven't heard from the wrapped house. What do you mean? Description: we ain't heard from the wrapped house in a while. Sent Milton over. Ain't heard from him either. Someone needs to go check it out. Remotely reset the wrapped house communication breaker. Well, it's done. Medical examiner's resistant. Door sealed. The door to the examiner's residence above the med bay is stuck and it's completely sealed. Can someone get this thing open? Engage remote for forced door lever operation. Emergency seals lifted. Work order completed. Wow, this was so easy. Dear Diary. Description. Hey Zora, I figured out how to add work orders. Dear Diary. Eat it! Sign Hux. She's awesome. Hacked 55. Erased work order. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So, Tucker. I just did everything from a computer over there. I'm so awesome. Whoa, your nose. Stranger suits me just fine. It's Captain Seffi. I call you Tucker. No. Actually, Tucker, you're a new face here too, huh? I know. Let's see. Aren't the walls up to keep everybody safe? Until somebody gets hurt. Sure, that's pretty strong reaction to the topic of safety. I know. Well, I'm gonna talk about it anyways, because that woman over there in Stellar Bay is extremely worried, but she's a little bit too overprotective, so I get what you mean, but free from what? Isn't... I'm not so sure about this. I mean, the iconoclasts are going in the right direction, but along that right direction there's some paths out there that shouldn't be crossed. So, I don't know how I feel about these faction yet. So, you're describing pure anarchy. Rules are needed for people to coexist. No rules this one. Okay. I'm a firm believer that anything too little or too extreme is bad. The corporate companies are doing two extremes, and so are the iconoclasts. So they gotta find the balance between, and then there'll be an utopia. Tucker, you're Agnes' little boy from Stellar Bay. I just called you that. She made it seem like you were in danger, asked me to rescue you. She's offered a reward for anyone who brings you back to Stellar Bay. What about this one? I get it. Oh jeez. Oh! And just recently you've gone outside. Oh, little boy Tucker. Gee buzz, little boy Tucker, you you should have done this a long time ago. Running away is for cowards. You need to face her and show her you've grown up. I'm getting that reward. Either you go back or I'll beat it out of her. So, what do you want to do about it? She'll keep sending people to look after you. You're going back to Stellar Bay one way or another. How about I persuade him? Exactly. At least you gotta, you know, at least you gotta talk to her, at least. You've survived outside of Stellar Bay for weeks. Show her the skills you've learned. Teach her the iconoclast philosophies, well, no. Teach it, show her the skills you've learned. I am right. Exactly. Leveling up. What else do I need to do? Return to Agnes Nedlin in Stellar Bay. No. Before I do that, there are some tasks, right? Odd job? Yeah, odd jobs. I'm gonna return to Bronson. Bronson, you devil, you! A hunter at heart. I didn't see this before. Request list. Bronson maintains a record of strange special equipment requests beyond the normal firearms, ammunition, and medicine that the iconoclast burned through at an alarming rate. Most of his list is crossed out, but a few items haven't been fulfilled. Zora, a force melt bright gel, may not actually exist. Graham, Distant Hunter number 17. Is that a comic book? Hux, Auntie Cleo's Wrapped Be Gone, also may not actually exist. Maybe it does? Hux, any book on terminal repair. She doesn't need it anymore. Carl, Primal Glue adhesives. Good. Nothing. You're gonna actually buy for all the things I've done. Hey, I fixed all your stuff. Oh. 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 So the people over here, if they do stuff they don't get paid, they get a thank you and sayonara. I don't like it. I'm starting to like the iconoclast less and less now. Anywho, I'm over here, right? Amber Heights, right? Anything else that I need to do in Amber Heights? Errors unseen, star-crossed No, don't bite the sun. No. Empty man. No. Biggest game? That's the closest one, but I'm gonna do Family Matters first. But I know that Zora is gonna ask me of something. So I just gotta see where Zora and Graham are stationed at. Probably somewhere over here, right? Wow, there's a lot of Raptidons. Alright, this is the med bay, right? This is supposed to be the med bay. It looks like the serpent thing on Venom and whatever. You know what I mean? Hospital icons. Okay, current patients. Ezekiel Manti-infested. Tried antibiotics, no effect. Alcohol poisoning, no effect. Acid drop, no effects. Current status, no longer with us. Well, he's dead. Acid drip. You think alcohol poisoning and acid drip in the body? I mean, I get antibiotics, but anything else in the body, that's gonna kill him instead of the Manta-infested. Ronnie, fractured ankle, left. Current status, splinted, rest, recovering. Ivers, multiple bullet wounds, chest, arm, right leg, right. Current status, no longer bleeding out of a couple of shells, still remain. Recovery unlikely. Milson, acid burns, face, hand left, arm left. Current status, ointments, gaze, a lot of booze. Can I do something about them? Can Ellie do something about them? So, yeah, 3 people over here. Can I do something about them? There was a way up here on the 2nd floor, so anyone in here? Anyone calls this place home? No? Then I'm gonna steal everything over here. I'm gonna steal all of it. All of it is mine. Toss ball card. Candy. Alcohol. Can't pick that up. Okay, so I gotta talk to Zora or Graham first, then? Before letting Ellie do her stuff. I mean, if I could do it myself, I would, but Ellie is actually a real doctor. I just have 50 points on the medic thing, so I'm not a doctor yet. Iconoclast, Rioter. Can I talk to you? No, I can't. Okay, so where is Zora and Graham? Oh. Oh. Yes, you do. I was wondering where both of you were. So, it seems like you've got a lot of stuff on your hands, huh? Who should I speak to first? Well, Graham is like the leader of them. So, Zora. Guess I'll talk to Graham then. But first, I gotta snoop around a little bit. What about here? Use terminal. Welcome to Graham Bryant's personal conglomeration of notes, theories, and findings regarding philosophism and how it informs in our lives. I have organized into 3 categories: the iconoclast, the Halcyon colony, and the universe. Access files on the Halcyon colony. Oh god. The board's lies. The board vastly overestimates their authority and grasps on power. Without the Earth Dictator's military might to back them up, they would not be able to maintain their life-dragging grip on the colony's throat. They spread lies and misinformation to confuse and oppose the masses. Perhaps that's one of the reasons they have not allowed any colony ships since the Hope's disappearance. So they do know about the Hope. They've had 70 years to condition their good little workers to follow their directives unquestioningly. Their lies have become more and more transparent as the years pass and will soon be too obvious for even the most deluded colonists to see. The operation must end. A man from Byzantium told us an acquaintance who had been arrested for carrying philosopher's texts, not teaching, not evangelizing, just carrying. They oppress any truth that threatens their corrupt structure. Is that what we want? Do we want to live in a society where we can be sent to Tartarus for our beliefs? No! Their workers' minds are poisoned, their will shackled, their dreams hamstrung. This can stand no longer. We must tear this entire regiment down. The dangers of the corporate society. Oh, jeez. Woo! I hope that someday publish a greater work in which I can more expansively lay out what is clear to me, that our society's obsession with a corporate-run life has stifled and crippled humanity's ability to grow. Alas, for now I can only collect my scattered thoughts into the barely functional machine. In my younger and more vulnerable days, I brought into the attraction of a corporate leader, a measured, quantifiable way with which to judge oneself against one's peers. It provided motivation, meaning. Yet my spirit longed for more than just a paycheck. It yearned to reach out and connect with my fellow man. It sought a connection, it sought kin, it sought a familiar unit. The corporations claim that familiar unit, but they treat us like pets. We beg for scraps at the table, and if they are so kind as to drop one, we praise the ground they tread on, while they usher us into kennels called homes. We attach ourselves to contractually obliged familiar units, strangers to whom we share no more connection than the employees seeking to empower themselves by our unions. By the way, skip ahead if you don't want to hear my awful pronunciation of words. We bear children out of obligation to our executives who demand a constant workforce. We slave away in the vain hopes that someday we too will be like those executives, until the day we die and are processed, burned, and filed away as another tick on the human resources paperwork. We have built ourselves into a cold, unthinking, efficient machine, and in doing so have abandoned all the warmth humanity is capable of. I weep for us all. Whew, that was long. That was long. Okay, Sanjar and the betrayal of his truth. Oh god. I often recall my former friend who once sought to dismantle the corporations, as I still do. When he took ownership of our corporation, I held him in such contempt. I called him a coward, a betrayer. He was becoming the very thing we hated. Now I'm not so sure. Recently I've come to accept that his heart was more closed than mine. I cannot expect every man to be able to open himself to the eternal truth as I have. Some are just not capable. And so it is a tragic thing. Tragic that he is weaker than I hoped, that he cannot fight for a cause. I can empathize with tragedy should the day come when the metal of our spirits clash against one another. That empathy will shield me from guilt. Like the board, he now stands across our path, arms crossed, stubbornly resistant to the eternal truth. Like the board, he spreads, nay, celebrates the poison that cripples our society. Like the board, his stubbornness will only blind him to his inevitable fall. Tragic. Wow, that took a long time. Access files on the iconoclast. Only 3 personal thoughts on regarding Zora. For someone who is committed to the iconoclast way, I feel that Zora is slipping off the true path. More and more often, I fear her attachment to the materialism of our oppressors sways her decisions, more than the search for the guiding truth that will save us. She often tells me that our people are hungry. I agree. Their spirits long for fulfillment as much more power than any pang of an empty gut. Teaching notes. God, of all the things to motivate a person, I'm finding freedom has been the most powerful. Many of them still remember being slaves to the corporate structure. Recalling those painful memories light their fire anew. A man from Fallbrook stopped through on his way to Stellar Bay. After thumbling through our pamphlet, he asked me how we can survive without money. I found an appropriate metaphor in gas masks. When clearing a mantis swarm nest, we wear masks to ward off poisonous fumes. Even after the nest is cleared, the fumes may remain for some time. Thus, we wear the mask until we are safe to breathe. Until the very last dregs of our poisonous corporation society are gone, the attachment to bits will remain. Though their use is uncomfortable and though they stifle our spirit just as the masks are ill-fitting and limit our vision, we must persist with them until we can cast them aside. Shifting priorities. As our numbers grow, I find that more and more of our population turns to the written word of my pamphlets. I am happy to continue making them, but I must find a more efficient way to print and distribute this reading material. I wonder if that old printing press might be convenient to run once more. Wouldn't that be something? To return to my duties as editor in publication, only this time of my own control and not stifled by the rules and regulations of style guides and grammar books. Nobody will tell me where to put a comma. That's pretty important. I'll put them where they belong, as decreed by the eternal truth. That's actually very important in communication and English language, by the by, so you need to put them anyways, to better make sense. Access file on the universe. Influence drift. Well, when I realized the truth of philosophism, I immediately wondered how I can be the first to recognize the poisonous spiral that has shaped our society. Then one day I was talking to, of all people, Huxley. She once lamented that she'd like nothing more than a pet canid. Really, I confess to know very little about animal behavior, as I am much more concerned with the animal that is mankind, but I stressed that I didn't think such a thing was possible. She let it go, but some weeks later Zora reported the strangest thing. Stories of a marauder with a canid follower. Yep, like dogs. I don't know if it had been sighted here or on Terra too, but I immediately thought of Huxley and her reckless, wild imagination. I wondered if she had told other people and if word had spread of a possibility until it wriggled its way into the mind of marauder somewhere. Ideas are insidious. If even a marauder mindless husk that it is can be conceived of an idea, there must be hope for workers of this colony, poisoned as they are against the eternal truth. If we can shout so loudly that the truth itches its way into the collective consciousness, I am confident it will spread to the rest of the cosmos. Only one more. The suppression of the truth. It is very difficult to face the eternal truth that everything happens for a reason, that life and everything in it is the will of the cosmic consciousness. That is a terrifying one. There is an urge among us all to control the parameters of one's life. This urge is so powerful that it suppresses the eternal truth, simply by existing. Mankind has not shed the weight of its own shackles, and I find that spreading philosophism is unnecessarily difficult. But the universe cannot suppress it forever. Biology changes, creatures adapt and evolve. We overcome our urges for the better of our species. Someday our minds will be born more open to this idea. Until then, I must not abandon hope. That is a devil terminal right there. That is, well, that's not something that I That is a devil terminal right there. I cannot stress it enough. That is a devil terminal right there. Deep fried. No mind if I do. Okay, so... Whew. That took me a while to read. That took me a while. So... it... I talked for a long time, so I'm gonna let Graham talk for a while. You have muffin chops. I don't trust anyone with muffin chops. This is Amber Heights. I expected more altars or incense. Or both. Your people do seem to need a lot of help. Happy to help. Colony needs more people watching out for one another. This one. Is it? Survival of the fittest and all that? I suppose you are still here after all. How are you surviving? Yeah. I am here for a lot of things. I'm just looking for ways to help people here. Anything need doing? I want to know more about your teachings. No, please no. Tell me about the iconoclast. I see. It is a start, but I don't think it's the only way. Alright, so, but it'd be dangerous to let anarchy run rampant. From what I've seen, I have to agree anarchy would be better. Is this why the board has cordoned off Monarch? Well, the rest of the colony thinks your way is insane. But it's dangerous to let anarchy run rampant. Yes, it does. I agree. I agree. But your way of doing things can lead to something else. That's all I'm saying. What's your story? It was your fault. What made you see the eternal light? I can relate. Flying my own course may be dangerous, but at least it's freedom. I don't know, I can appreciate the stability corporate life provides. What made you see the eternal light? Hmm. Hmm. Huh. I want to know more about your teachings. I've heard people mention Amber Heights massacre. Massacre. What happened? I can only imagine, sorry I asked. Why? Did you have family there? Sore topic, huh? Maybe Zora can tell me instead. I want to know more about your teachings. I hear the word eternal thrown around a lot. What is it? True. That's also true. Okay, I gotta stop you there. You're putting that in a pedestal and I don't like it. Even OSI, are their members similarly divine? I must be more divine than a beast. But I don't believe in any of this. How can I be divine? Even OSI? What do you mean by an awakening? Oh god. Ah. So Sanjar betrayed you, you turned to religion, and now here we are. But his workers enjoy much more freedom than those of the board. I brushed with death, but I don't believe in any of this. This one. He's trying to... He's trying to be different than the board. Wow, I gotta use that philosophy in my normal everyday life. Nice. Do you believe in a creator? Okay. Okay. Right, but what started it all? Now, that's where I disagree. Never mind. Out the window. Never mind. Don't say those words. I have some question for you. Never mind. Okay, I'm just looking for ways to help the people here. Anything need doing? I shouldn't have asked. I know. A printing press. A monarch? Why, wouldn't supplies help more? A printing press on monarch. And a key? Sure. Sure, I guess. She's here. I saved her. Oh. Oh god. MSI supplies you? Hmm. Well, where is the supplier? Okay. Hux, the runner from the northern ruins. I helped her get out of it. Me, this guy, this person over here. Yep. She does. Is she really? Alright, I'll be back. High capacity cartridges. Yeah? Yeah? I mean, Zoe, optional, get high cartridges or extra supplies for Carlotta. Why not both? I mean, I could buy both. Triage, huh? Zoe, Zora. Oh, come on, don't be so sour. I could help you with the triage. You know, I could help with the, Oh, you're... You're still moving. Okay, you're not unconscious. I see. Ellie! Yeah. uh... What are you talking about? What would you have me do? Those two will tear Monarch apart if someone doesn't do something. Take it easy. I'm not trying to solve anyone else's problems. When I want your opinion, I'll ask for if those two are gonna tear Monarch. We do. There's a reason you're bringing this up. I appreciate the candor, but I'll handle it as I see fit. I see. No, this is about Sanjar and Graham. Something about their falling out is too close to home. Well, I'm the doctor here. Is that it? Really? Yeah, you're not gonna talk about it? Okay. She's a little bit, she's a little bit distant, but I'm sure she'll eventually warm up to me. Can I talk to you about something? No. I guess not. So... Carlotta. Hey! What? I was there a while ago. I wondered why I couldn't remember the name Carlotta. I thought it was on Stellar Bay, but it was on the locked door over here. Ah! Okay, so... I guess I'll leave the episode over here. On the triage, where I didn't help anyone, even though I wanted to. Or wanted Ellie to help, but... oh well. So... I don't know what I'm gonna do in the next episode. I'll just decide on the next episode what quest I will be doing. So, yeah. Thank you everybody so much for watching this video. Did you like my long narrative speech over the terminal? I sure didn't. And I hope to see you on the next one. Have a good night.